Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, breadwinners, thread spinners, and all y'all crazy motherfuckers out here, this is the TNF podcast, live with your crazy bipolar rock and roller host, Mr. J. Curtis Strickland. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Today in the house, we finally made it happen. We've got Mr. Danny Diablo, frontman of Scarhead, Crown of Thorns, Ice Pick, and Fire. What's going on, brother?
What up? What up? How's everything going?
Oh, it's going great, man. And you know, I follow you on Instagram, and you know, I noticed that you've been posting a lot about the situation that's going on in Israel.
Yeah.
Would you be able to enlighten us, as you know, because I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really know what's going on, as to what the situation is over there, and kind of, you know, your feelings and thoughts on that all.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, people came into Israel and went into kibbutzes and actually paraglided into a raid when people, women, kids, young people listening, enjoying music, enjoying life, and they came in and they killed everyone. They came, took hostages, went into the houses and fucking killed people, burned babies, raped people, killed old people. Then took the hostages, still got the hostages, and now Israel was like, all right, we're going to go in there and we're going to fucking destroy you. We're going to tell you where we're going to blow up. Guys, move until we get the hostages and everything. And they've been doing that for like the last 2 weeks. It's been fucking crazy. Sad, because I got friends who are Muslims, Palestinians, Arabs, all, where I'm from Queens, New York City. So I hate politics. Because I fuck politicians are all fucking fake, and they, and that's just part of life. You either got to pick up the worst, the lesser, the evil with politicians, and Democrat, Republican. All I know is there's good and bad. You know what I mean? So, like in our country, if I say I love the United States, people will call you nowadays, you're a Nazi. If you love Trump, you're a Nazi. It's some weird shit. If you have the flag on your thing, these people are fucking weirdos. So yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'm not. People like this. All I had to say is this. For the last few years, I was like, fuck Trump and fuck this, because how dare you? Then all of a sudden, all my friends who are pro-Trump, all this shit's coming true at the same. So I'm like, what the fuck is really going? So I'm like, this. I used to make jokes like, go Trump. He's from Queens. I had to go for him, and people just get mad. I made a joke, but now fucking Biden is the worst president. I don't even know what's going on, but this guy's The Walking Dead. And people are like, fuck yeah, but this is that. Listen, I'm just telling you what I see. Kamala Harris sucks. The other lady from New York City, the Democrat, she sucks. It's like these people are horrible people. And I have nothing. I don't know about politics, so people can get mad at me. All I know is one thing: my family, my friends, and DMS. So that's all I know. You know what I mean?
Word.
So yeah, I'm going to explain how I explain things. If you came into my house, I don't give a fuck what problem we had over years. Thousands of years, like these people don't know what's going on. Never been to the Middle East. So if you're a white person and you're like, oh my God, like they're just Karens, whatever, talking about Middle East and fuck this and weirdos. I'm like, you never been to the Middle East. You can't talk in the these countries. They'll cut your fucking head off. Especially I'm bugging out on all the fucking the gay LGBTQ family and them talking about Muslim, and then you get thrown off a fucking roof and killed.
Yeah.
If you're fucking, I don't know what you're talking about. So to me, that's it. It's weird. I got friends who are gay, trans, and I love them, and they tell me too, the motherfuckers are crazy. We would get killed out there. You know what I mean? Like, but it's but any Israel could blow up Palestine any day they want to. But they're doing it in a certain way just to get the things back, and to hopefully, I want Palestine to be free. So everyone out there, so you think I'm crazy, I'm pro Israel. I stand with Israel because I'm Jewish, and this has happened 80 years ago. They said it couldn't happen. It happened. It's happening again. People are getting attacked for being Jewish, beat up for no reason. Old women. You know what I mean? So No one's ever gonna ever do that in my lifetime. No one's gonna do that to me ever, and that's never gonna happen. My grandmother came from escaped the concentration camps. On my so and people like, oh, you're Puerto Rican, your mom's black, and yeah, but she's Jewish too. You know what I mean? I'm a full Jew. I was bar mitzvahed, so I didn't go to jail and think it's cool to become a 5% or a Muslim when I'm in jail and shit. You know what I mean? I was Jewish. I was born fucking Jewish. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it was cool. I had to wear a yarmulke in Jackson Heights, Queens, going to the synagogue, and people would be like, "You fucking Jew, you fucking nigger, spig," to me while I'm walking to a fucking because you can't take a car to the high holy, to Shabbat Shalom. You know what I mean, like to synagogue on high holy days. So I grew up with that, and that made me. Call me a nigger, call me spick, call me a fucking kike. That made me, and that's why no one fucks with me because I fucking put it on them real quick, and that's why I know the how it is to be oppressed, you mean? Depressed, all that shit. I know how it is to be on the bottom of the barrel, fighting your way to the top and speaking out. You know what I mean? So, but this happened a long time ago to Jews because no one spoke out. No one, all these Jewish fucking celebrities kept their mouth fucking shut. The only one, and it's fucking funny, my man Michael Rappaport is the only one that went hard. And I shout to Michael Rappaport, that's my boy. And I'm like, God bless you, Michael Rappaport. Like, he got hit for that to happen to him, and people are like death threats. But my thing's this: I know there's a lot of people in the fucking hardcore community never been through any struggle, never even got punched in the fucking face, don't know what's going on. It's none of your business out there, bro. You know, I'm gonna tell you, Middle East, these people have been killing each other for thousands of years. Israel has always been there. It's always been Israel. It's always, you go to the Bible, you go to the Quran, and people in Saudi Arabia will tell you that. They're like, in the Muslim community out there, they don't like the Palestinians, and it's fucked up because they say it's not a real country, not real people. They're like from all over, from Genghis Khan and the Tartars and the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so you have to understand the history. So when people say all the stuff, Israel's been there, they don't know. Israel been fighting all this time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, colonization, colonization." What are you talking? They're from there. It's like telling the Indians, you know what I mean? Like,
right?
Like us. How dare we? Yeah, look what we did to Indians. We could all be like, "Hey, let's all put our money together." Right, all you fucking weirdos, like with purple hair and fucking fat and all, put your fucking money together and let's buy the land back for the Indians. You guys don't give a fuck about Indians. Nope. That's our nature. We're greedy. It's a war. We take over each other. That's how we are. Humans fucking suck, but that's what we are. And it was like, it's disgusting. No, you break down what you are very easily by tribal. We are tribes, tribal people. You know what I mean? You go to jail, you see what you break it down to the bare essence: white, black, and Spanish, and that's it. Chinese, whatever. Niggas people talking shit like to each other. Like, you can be a Chinese motherfucker, you can be a black motherfucker, you know, and the way I come from a black pussy, so I say the N-word all the time. That's how I was. So those white guys, no, nigga, what up, nigga? I'm from Queens. You know, I fall from a black pussy, and I will say the N-word whatever I want to say. So when people say, no, you got these people look at me, they don't know. They call crazy white guy. Nah, I'm from Jackson Heights, Queens, baby. I'm a Puerto Rican. I'm a black. I'm a nigger Rican Jew, and that's how I feel.
Love that. That's great. Yeah, it's great. It's crazy to me because I think a lot of people are kind of misinformed about the situation. You know, the whole thing with the hospital that they said Israel bombed.
No,
come to find out it was actually Hamas.
They did it purposely to flip on you. Listen, that whole weird shit. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get killed. Because or they did. So I'm pro USA. You know, so I'm like, USA, baby. You know, but I'm saying there's a lot of evil out there that we don't know about. People talk shit about presidents and world leaders. To be a world leader, you have to make decisions. To be like Golda Meir from Israel, she didn't give a fuck. The whole thing, no negotiate terrorists. That's from her. From Israel, she fought. She killed everyone. And you know what? Since you've been hunted down, there's not that many Jews in the world, and they're trying to kill us. So my thing is this: this is how I break the whole thing. What happened in Israel? If I had beef with you, right, and we had beef, but you came in my house, we're having a party, and you killed, raped, and murdered my fucking family, and I came home and I saw you. And there you hang out with your whole family and think I'm coming back. and I'm killing all of you. Just like this. If you're another gang and you hit up my DMS brother, you shoot him in the face, you kill 4 of my DMS brothers, and there's a national, let's say your biker gang has all goes together, and there's a big national thing, right? And all you guys are in one place. I'm blowing all you guys up because I'm gonna kill every single one with those colors on. What red, black, whatever, what color of handkerchief you have, whatever gang you are, you're all dying. Because you fucking killed my brothers, and that's Cold War.
Yeah, man. No,
right?
no doubt, and I believe it too.
So when people say, "No, I would never do that. I'll just kill one person," just one. No one has ever said that. When you went to Pearl Harbor to us in the United States, we say we just killed the same amount of Japanese people that you killed in Pearl Harbor. No, we threw the fucking atom bomb, and no one said anything about that. We destroyed generations of people. Hiroshima, we wiped out everything, and no one say, "Oh, we only had to kill 53 Japanese people." I mean, no. So what they're doing in Israel right now is bullshit. All these fucking college kids are shit for brains, and they're fucking bitches. I mean, I blame MTV. I blame fucking video games. I blame because no one has empathy. No one has ever. These kids have never been in a fight in their life. No one has ever been stabbed or punched in the face. It's probably on the keyboards. So my time, you say something to someone, and I see you, I break your fucking face. That's how it is. It's simple. You shut up and don't say anything. I don't punch you in the face, right? Like, but these kids, they'll talk. I see when they talk about other people, John Joseph, even people I don't like, Harley Flanagan. They'll talk about. Dudes are hard. They're like Fat Joe. They're talking, you bitch ass. What stole the coach? I'm like, what? Fat Joe was a real motherfucker. I know this from the streets. So when I see people talk like that, it's like even John Gotti, they're talking, fuck you, fuck the guy. I'm like, you guys are all pussies, and all these rappers,
keyboard warriors,
it's horrible. And I can't accept that a man talking about someone on the thing because this irks me. Like then when you hear someone, oh, he got beat up, he knocked him out. Oh, we're gonna fucking do this to him and this. I'm like, cancel. I'm like, no, he deserved it. You know, if you're gonna talk some shit about someone's mother, someone's kids, they do it all the time. They say something, whatever, and the guy confronts it, and then all these people start crying. Him like it's like, like I beat down I beat down a dude that raped someone. And he got out of jail, and he thought it was cool just hang out in the bar at the same place, the neighborhood. I was like, yo, what's up? And we fought a family. When I beat him, people like, leave him alone. I was like, yo, this guy just gang raped my friend. I mean, like my friend's girlfriend. I mean, like, what do you think? I'm not leaving nobody alone, bro. I don't care how many. I don't care. Did he fight his years? It's on when I see you. That's how it is. Just like I know when I see certain people, it's on, and I don't blame them because it's part of our life. It's part of my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've been stabbed up 4 times. I've been almost killed 5 times, 6 times. And know whose fault it is? My fault because I chose this lifetime. I come from a good family. You know what I mean? But I'm very violent upbringing, but I know better. I know what to do. I could stay in school and got a real job and did all that shit. No, I became a hardcore kid, graffiti, and that's my lifestyle. So if something happens to me, it's because of me. Every time I get stabbed, I don't say, "Oh, why this happened to me?" I know why it happened, and I go like this. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, God. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's how life is. I just people pussies, man.
Yeah. So you say you came from a mixed race background and that you were involved in. I watched this on the Adam 22 podcast, and anybody that's in the comments section, feel free to field questions and whatnot. But you said you kind of got into hardcore through the graffiti lifestyle. What was that attracted you to that, and how were you exposed to it? Like, did you have friends that were involved in it?
I'll tell you how the first show I ever went to. I went to school with Sasha Jenkins. Me, Sasha Jenkins went to junior high school together. Chaka Malik from Burn.
Yeah,
we all went from Woodside Projects. I grew up at 69th Street, 31st Avenue, the border of right by St. Mike's Park, by McClancy High School, the border of Jackson Heights and Woodside. So I would walk to school, and me and Sasha, one day, would talk. I had a flight jacket, had a Beastie Boys patch on. I love the Beastie Boys. That's really got me in the heart. And he's like, "Yo, you like Beastie Boys?" I said, "I love graffiti. I like the thing. I like that." He goes, and I just knew the Beastie Boys drew me, and that was like pure. That's New York hardcore to the other level, but That's it. Well, that's why I do it. Same thing with Beastie Boys, but like a much harder thing. But there would be no other band like the Beastie Boys, and the people that don't know about it. Oh, these white boys. I'm like, yo, it wasn't for Beastie Boys. There'd be no NWA. There'd be no.
Well, yeah, all they know is like Brass Monkey and Fight for Your Right and stuff. You know.
But even like Let 'Em Go. All that beats were like first NWA record was all those kind of beats. You know, like everyone on the West Coast took that kind of beat, like Paul Revere. You know what I mean? Like everyone loved that, and that's real hip hop. You know what I mean? But I also grew up in Jackson Heights and Corona. I grew up with Kool G Rap, you know, where Kool G Rap's from, the Kid and Play, the Beatnuts, Large Professor, you know, and all shout to Royal Flush, who has cancer. I love you, brother. But there's a GoFundMe on my Instagram right now for Royal Flush. And shout out to Pop Master Fable, who's going through some horrible thing, hit by a car. Pop Master Fable is my brother. There's a GoFundMe for him too. Go to Pop Master Fable's page on Instagram and hit him. He needs help. Everyone, but these guys are my friends. I grew up with them. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like, but so when I went to my first show with Hush from Sports Graffiti, Shasta Jenkins, Free Five, another graffiti from Woodside Projects, Dominican kid, graffiti artist, and fucking Chalkhead. I went and saw the Killing Time. You know, it was amazing, an underdog, and it was like I was like, this is me. Graffiti was my first love and thing, but this is me. I mean, I love hip hop, I love but New York hardcore is my heart and soul. You know? And you know what? When I first went, I was scared because these people are fucking crazy looking, like white trash, mongoloids, warriors, and fucking punk rockers. It was just crazy. People, it was scary. And now you go shows. It's like Disney. It's like 42nd Street now. It's like that's how I figured shows are. Shows today. I went to shows when it looked like 42nd Street in the 70s. Now shows today look like 42nd Street now.
Yeah, it's heavily gentrified now.
Yeah, it's crazy. But a lot of people also, when I meet people in Hollywood, or actors and writers and musicians, and they're like, yo, I love Crown Thorns, and so I bug out. So I know these people are fucked up like me. They like New York hardcore punk. That's it.
Nice, man. Yeah. So from graffiti, that was your first foray into hardcore. What you said the first show you saw was Killing Time?
It was a raw deal. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So it was like CBGBs, and I went in the pit. I couldn't believe it. I was like so fucking happy. I was scared. You know what I mean? Then I brought I kept going, bringing people from. I moved from Jackson Heights to Woodhaven, and the first kids I met at Woodhaven were all old Jewish kids from these like buildings, like Forest Park co-ops, and it was all this like crazy motherfuckers. Woodhaven was another world. There was like more like Guidos out there, more white trash bikers and stuff like that. So I'm from Jackson Heights, more Spanish, more black, and more like it's Italian, but this was like weird. It was like white trash Italians, like Ridgewood style. Like Woodhaven was crazy. So Richmond Hill and everything, and then it was more like over there. Like it was like I saw the mixing of everyone. It was like crazy. This is a different way. Like Astoria, Queens, Elmhurst, Jackson Heights are like the same. Ridgewood, Middle Village, Woodhaven are like the same. But you can tell the people from there. So I grew up in both neighborhoods because my grandparents were from lived in Woodhaven at Forest Park Co-ops. My mom still lives there. My grandparents, my grandma, grandfather, my aunt still lives there. My great aunt, my great uncle. It was like all in that building. My father was from there. So I've been going there since I was born. So every weekend, so that I would write graffiti in that neighborhood, like, oh, he must be over here. He lives here too. I mean, it was funny. So, but best of both worlds. So I love the way I grew up. I love that I experienced going on a train, going to CBGBs, which could be, it's a story. It could be a movie. You know what I mean? Every weekend.
Yeah.
Because you could get killed. Remember, I just moved to a new neighborhood, and now I got to take the J train through all these Brooklyn. All I have beef for everyone in this neighborhood. Got to come back and run into my building because I'm a new kid in the building, fighting with everyone. So, but I learned, but I got mad respect. The people that know me, like, they always say, like, I had no problem. If I have a problem with you, we can fight it out. Everyone loses. That's the problem. Now these kids shoot each other because they can't take a loss. They can't take red flags everywhere at my safe spot. You get the fuck up. If that guy beat you, pick a brick up, hit him in the head. You mean but understand. My father was a cop growing up, so my father was he told me straight how to do things. If we really have beef or problem, he told me back in the day, take him to alley, hit him with a brick, and that's no cameras, no one cares, and that's it. And you know what? Sometimes you had to do that.
Yeah. Did you ever experience a situation, because you mentioned your dad was a cop, where you maybe got in trouble and your dad, somebody in his precinct or his department found out about it, and was your dad ever kind of like, was he hard on you for that, if that ever happened?
My father brought me into precincts to get me up for attempted murder. And he told me straight up. I said, Dad, what should I do? He said, they're gonna be following you the rest of your life if you do this. If you don't go, you bounce. And if you bounce, they still gonna get you and bring you. So just go do it. And they brought me in. And like a man, he left me in there. Didn't bail me out, nothing. So, but the same thing over. But you understand, my mother, every time I got locked up for anything, graffiti, whatever, my mother would hang the fucking phone up on me. When I called home, scammed us. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like my father, Jerry Singer, was a great man. He was like Archie Bunker. He played basketball for Brooklyn College, for fucking Brooklyn Tech High School in Brooklyn. He was smart. He also tried out for the Knicks. He got me into basketball. But my father was the first person I ever see with a $150 on his face. My father was a hard man, and he was definitely a pussy hound.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like he taught me everything. Love you, scam dust, scam those, shout to Scam Dust. But he made me my father, and he taught me a lot of things. When I grew up, I thought he was a racist fuck. My father would be like, fuck, and I'd be like, oh. Then one time I went to he put Bushwick. He worked in the 8th precinct. So like this is the 70s. He took me and my brother, and we were bad. He put us in the holding cell with all the junkies in there. It felt like hours. It probably was like 15 minutes. But my brother was crying. I was just sitting down there like nothing. And he's like, "Oh, you're a tough guy." He came out. Then when he came out, we started walking up the stairs, and everyone saw us, and they saw we had big afros. So they're like, all his friends, black guys, like, "Oh shit, Jerry got niggericans." These are my little niggericans. He goes, Jerry got niggericans. We were all like laughing. I'm like, these guys are. I told my mom, I was like, what's a niggerican? My mom was like, Jerry, slap my father. Yeah.
Shit.
but seeing that and growing up, that's New York City, bro. Right?
Yeah, it was a whole different era back. Even like 20 years ago. It's weird because I grew up in the South, and bunch of different races and stuff. I don't think it was as colloquially diverse as like New York or LA or something like that. But that shit didn't really bother people, and everybody kind of had like a oh whatever attitude. We're all friends at the end of the day, and you see that now in like today's culture where everybody's so sensitive about certain issues, and it's just
watch Blazing Saddles. You can't watch it watch all fucking Mel Brooks movies. It's like the funniest movies in Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor. Funny because it breaks down the stereotypes and just growing up, man. So if you're growing up, I was going to like Harlem for Christmas. My mom's family and Spanish Harlem, and the next day I'll be in a synagogue. It sounds like so. It's like. But you know what I did? My mother is from East River Drive Projects, and that's where K Slay's from. And so every summer they drop me off, I used to look out the window and see DJ K Slay, rest in peace, DJing. And that's how I really got into hip hop, like music, like the hip hop. So right there in the Mecca.
So did hip hop come first because of the graffiti scene, or was it hardcore?
That's another thing too. I always fight with people. The graffiti hadn't. They say hip hop, but graffiti dudes that write graffiti, the big graffiti writers back in the day, black, white, Spanish, listen to fucking classic rock and Sticks and fucking they put Pink Floyd up. I mean, like those early dudes didn't give a fuck about hip hop, really.
Wow.
Like I'm just telling you, like Cap, NPC, Scene, those dudes are all fucking, Scheme. Well, old school. Shout to Scheme. All these dudes are like Scheme, Scene, Dez. Fuck. Angel Dust. The dudes are all dudes like this, like Spanish dudes were Ghost. All these dudes will listen to rock and roll, hardcore punk. You know what I mean? So it's like, like the punk scene has a whole big graffiti thing. That's why there's a book. Freddie Alva did the book about the New York hardcore and fucking graffiti. So
yeah,
and so so when they say hip hop, to me hip hop is something. A lot of these hip hop people are corny. You know what I mean? They're like, try too hard. Like you don't act like that when you're eating breakfast. You're like, why you all like, yo, son, you don't act like that. Stop.
Yeah.
Man.
It's funny. There's a lot of illusion behind hip hop, and my dad used to drive tour buses for a lot of the hip hop musicians, and I'm like, man, that must be cool to be them. And he's like, man, they had to like rent those Rolexes and turn them in at the end of the tour, and it's like, really? Like, you think the whole lifestyle is built upon that? And it's like, nah, man, it's a lot of it's illusion,
Yes, smoking mirrors, whatever you mean. Like it's everything else. It's like everything else. Like on Instagram, I used to I had a big before my first Instagram got taken down. I used it more as what's it called? As a blog. I mean, I just posted. People like, post it. Now I just post about myself, but I went everywhere, but I don't make money like that. I don't make money, but I do everything under the table. I do everything like this. I mean, if it's not in my hands, I don't know about it. Like I got E-Train Records now. I finally got it's a real label and contracts, everything. I got a manager, but I live from check to hand to hand. I mean, so I don't know. Like I got I got to pay child support. I got to fucking pay rent. I got to live. I got so it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's being an artist and being a creative type. It's always like, where am I going to get that next stack? It's wild.
I was a union bricklayer. You know what I mean? I was working on the trucks. My father was head of security at the police force, a Charmer Industry for the biggest liquor distributor in the East Coast. Now, so then I worked construction. My boy Vinny from Corona. So. Shout out to Spaghetti Park, Vignale, shout out to Scam Dust, Nam. So I worked construction, his company. So, but it's all, like off the books. So fucking, like it's like, and I'm gonna be 52 years old. So my back right now. Yesterday I had to take fucking Tylenol because my back's out. Like I still work out. I'm still people like, you're 52. I look young. I was like, people are like, why you tell your age? Scam always says, why you tell your age? I'm like, Scam. Because people love that at work. I'm a working man. I work construction and do that. I can talk to you. You know what I mean? Every fan that comes up to me, I talk to them, take pictures with them. And I'd be at work with the construction, and people would be like, all of a sudden, some guy would be like, oh my God, from Bulgaria, the Danny Diablo. And I take pictures of them. And they're like, what the fuck? Why are they doing that? How do you know? Because every day you come to me and I say, I told you I'm big in Bulgaria. They didn't say, stop laughing. They have no idea.
Ben NG's got a question real quick. He says, you ever come to Portland, Maine?
Portland, Maine? Yeah, listen, a homeboy from fucking Terra does shows in Portland, Maine now. Yeah, I'm definitely coming out to Portland, Maine.
Nice. Let's see. We got some more. No, actually, we don't. Okay, so they were just people commenting. Okay, so now let's talk about Scarhead a little bit. What was the basis for the inception of Scarhead? Like, why did the group come together, and what was, how did you all meet? Like, what was the genesis for all that?
So we did basically we did what's it called? Crown Thorns was a band. We started Crown Thorns in '93, right? 93.
Okay, Crown of Thorns, yeah.
Yeah, so then I was like, then the people from, I forget the name of the New York's Hardest hit me up. The girl, I forgot her name, sweetheart, but her and Sal Villanova hit me up. They did Idiot Records, and they were like, "Yo, you want?" I said, "Crown Thorns, we can't do it, but I got a side project called Scarhead." But I lied. We had no songs, nothing. So I was like, "Yeah, we should come down with the Big Blue Meanie," and we went down there. I was like, "Yo, I got Mike Dijon to do it, Hoya." We were in the van, and we're like, "This is back in the day. We're going to Jersey, so like." To record. I don't know anything about Jersey. I'm from Queens. I never even went to Jersey. So I went to Jersey once in my life when I was a kid. So we got in the van and we decided to take mescaline for some reason. Jimmy Gestapo gave me a whole bunch of mescaline that was on his he had it in a hat like they crushed. So in my mind, I was a kid. I thought, what would the powder do? It's powder only. So we all ate the powder, and we got so fucked up in the van. We were humming. I was humming the song. It's like, that's how we did it, Mike DeJohn. So Hoyer's like, oh shit. So we got out. We went. We just remember, there's no cell phones. This is 94 or 95. We're talking. I'm calling people up on the phone by Dairy Queen. I'm like, hey, where are you? We're already an hour late because we're driving around, can't find it. I'm like, I'm tripping on mescaline. He goes, oh my God, no. Hold on, talk to Bundy. And my boy Bundy Blunts was like, I see him talking. He's like, yes. We are all tripping on mescaline. He goes, me too. And we all laughing. And we finally went there. And we walked in there. Fat Kevin was there from Bulldoze, like beating up his band. We're all mescaline. We're like yelling at him, motherfuckers. And I just laughing. I was like, yo. And I was like, I got to calm down. I said, I think I had a panic attack. I was young. I didn't understand. I never did mescaline before. I was like, all right, we went in there and we recorded right there. And that's it. It became history. So then from 95, we played my boy, shout out to Deep, Al Favors. He just died. One of my best friends, brothers. He's this other singer, Deep Down, Scarhead on the Drugs My Sexy P. And so I had but he just died like 2 months ago. So I miss you and love you, Al. Deep Down, DMS. So all of a sudden, Crown Thorns was touring, and we toured in '97 with Mitz playing guitar. Then all of a sudden we stopped. Then all of a sudden I was like, Vaughn Lewis from Strong Management is my manager for Crown, a whole bunch of stuff. He's like, let's do him and Tim Bora, who does one of the biggest booking agents. Well, like they're working together for Strong Management back then. They were managing us and H2O. They're like, let's do a Starhead again and make it a big band. And we got together. We got signed to Victory, and that's it. So we toured hard. I toured all over the world so many times with Scarhead, and I love Scarhead. Lou DiBella was went on tour. Always something bad happens. Lou DiBella became the singer. He had cancer on tour. We had to he had to bring to the hospital. Then we had to keep doing the tour. Then Boston Mike became the singer. Boston Mike later on killed himself, passed away. So then Puerto Rican Mike was the singer last year. Amazing. Then Puerto Rican Mike, did his thing and then got caught up in a lifestyle. And he's doing good now. It's a year clean. Shout out to Puerto Rican Mike. I love you. He just had a triple bypass fucking drink. Then now Scam Dust came in. Same. So Scam Dust and I are the singers now. So it's Scam. Now we're older and we're more focused, but still remember this band is crazy. Everyone's crazy in hardcore. So right now, Scam Dust is driving me crazy. Which is I'm putting. I just signed him to E-Train Records. I'm doing a Scam Dust EP on E-Train Records. So that's why I'm trying to get him to come out to Milwaukee. I'm flying him out to Milwaukee to do record soon. So
what was your favorite country to play in Crown of Thorns and or Scarhead?
See, Crown of Thorns, I love going Crown of Thorns now because everyone's a grown adult and they're not fucking gang members or fucking this, and they're fucking good people and they're fucking beautiful music. It's very positive. Scarhead is like fighting in Vietnam every day. It's like Palestine, Israel every day. I mean, that's Scarhead is.
Sure.
It's like animals. I mean, we just fight each other. Joe Fado. I brought Joe Fado. Joe Fado. If you don't know Joe, shout out to Joe Fado. If you know what Joe Fado is, I'm in a group called Spick. Joe Fado, Big Lito. And Joe Fado was on Live in the Barbecue with Nas. Nas' first big thing. So Joe Fado's a legend. He a green-eyed Puerto Rican evil motherfucker. So Joe Fado plays. He's a great DJ. So Joe Fado DJs, but the fighting that me and Joe, we grew up together, so we fight all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's like motherfucker. It's like, but that's my brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got some stories. I don't want to say the stories now, but one day we're doing a documentary. But it's to bring the element of people I grew up with and the fucking legends of hip hop are playing in a punk rock hardcore band. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah. No. I always like to ask people about like what their most like crazy experience is with like any touring band. Like what was the best show that you ever played where you were just like, man, I love doing this? And then what was like probably one of the craziest either shows or tour experiences? I'm sure you've got plenty.
Or yo, Johnny. Yes, what's the craziest experience ever? Like for shows, Japan. I've been going to Japan since 1997, and Japan. I got so many good friends. I love everyone out there.
I love Japan.
So Japan, always Japan. I love always playing. Germany's cool. Amsterdam, Bulgaria's, England. I've been everywhere, all over Europe. It's always good because they're good people and they really love the music, and that's it. They love the music. But crazy experiences. The last time we went to Donnie, come here for a second. Watch this. Come here for a second. They asked me some crazy experiences to talk about. Just come over here for a second. Do you remember? Scar did a tour like a year ago. How long was that?
Scar, March of 2022.
All right, so, and when we went past the border by
Texas.
Yeah. And they came in and they let us go, but they had us for how long?
Like over an hour.
And when we left, what did we have in the car in the van?
Piss? No. No comment.
Yo, we turned around. He didn't know we had. It was like arsenals and everything. We're like, yo, we could have got away for like 10 years, all of us. You know what I mean? But yo, we didn't tell him. Yo, he's such a good man. He's like, what the fuck? He almost had a nervous breakdown. We could sound happy. We're like, yo. But it was a crazy experience. But stuff like that all the time. But like every time I would go to, I love Canada too. But every time I go there, it's always some crazy thing. They always shackle me. They'd be like, you have a FBI. They're like, you have an FBI file. What's that about? I was like, I don't know. I'm not the FBI. So I mean, they'd be yelling at me and shit. I don't know. Like, gangs. I'm like, yo, listen. Like, either you bring me in the country or not, man. I don't know. I did the right paperwork, but it's always something funny. It's always like, I love Canada. I love the Canadian people. I love the place I never don't like they're always robbing. Mexico was really bad, man. They robbed. They took Puerto Rican Mike out of the plane. I was like, peace, nigga. I was like, yo. He's like, yo, because he was like, I told him, don't wear shirts with showing tattoos. He's like, yo, yeah. I was like, don't be Bronx up in here. These people don't play. And they tried to take they tried to make me pay for another ticket because it said Daniel singing, not Dan Singer on my thing. But then I was like, I paid money off. I had to pay them off every 10 minutes walking down. We had to pay someone else. They robbed some of the stuff, money from the bags. Yo, listen, so when people say America sucks, no, listen. Imagine being in a country where you can just take your shit. You're like, yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah,
you can do cops too. Scam Dust was the cops were what? Scam Dust was in Tijuana. 3 days I had to go back and forth to try to get scammed out. They asked for $1,500. Then it went down to $500. Then it went down to $200. Then they like let them go. Yo, and the prosecutor was like the judge and the fucking. It was weird. It was like all in one. This it was so corrupt. So when people talk shit about America, I'm like, then go back to where you're from, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. I'm just telling you this. If you talk shit, these women talking shit about Israel and shit like that. Like, yo, Gaza, you get stoned if you take your head wrap off. You get killed.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't get it. And when you're in the United States, you fuck the United States, then get the fuck out of the United States.
Exactly.
And people, so one time someone's talking to you, that's fascist. I don't say what the fuck it is. I'm like I think of everything like how if I'm with my family, if you hit my kid, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. You can't do that. You got to talk to the law. No, it's not gonna work like that. Fuck the law. I'm protecting everything. It's like the people talking shit and they see someone get. I see someone get beat, someone beating his fucking girl. I stepped in. You know what happened to me? I got stabbed twice. And the girl started hitting me too. I'm trying to just tell you. That's how the world is.
Yeah.
So, when I went to stop the fights, I was like, yo, don't hit her. Yo, I hit her. You guys talk shots. I hit back, B. And also, I heard my father, like, don't get involved. When he goes, 99% of the times when a guy's beating his wife, wherever they don't get involved because they got to either turn against you, stab you, or press charges on you. He goes, as a cop, I know this.
Yeah.
But someone say something, tell me that's racist or that's sexist. No, it's what happens. And like a lot of people, all these people say this and that. and I can't say what I want to say. You know why? Because why my family, where I look, and my blood. So I can say what the fuck I want to say. So when people like, oh, this and that's cops are acting this way. Yeah, there's good cops, there's bad cops. Like good people, bad people. You know what I mean? There's certain things I grew up on that we were like, yo, this is how we talk. You know what I mean? Like, and this is how it is. And we always would laugh, and we always laugh. We can't laugh at shit. Me and Puerto Rican Mike would be like, yo, laughing at shit. You know, Bronx, Queens. Like one time, my father was in the thing. And we were like, yo, what can we call the new Scarhead record? Right? This is going to make people get mad. And we got to start laughing. He's always been laughing. My father's like, yo, Friday nights. We love Friday nights as cops. They just kill each other. I'm like, who? It was blacks and Spanish. We should call it. And I'll be like, look at him. Like, what the? My mother's like, you asshole. Yo, they fuck. And he's like, we should call that every Friday, Saturday night, nigga nonsense, Hispanic hysteria. And we're like, that would be the next Scarhead record, nigga, not just back hysteria. Yo, we were crying. But I say, like, you're laughing because imagine you saw that. It's like that. But as a cop, that's how they think. Like these motherfuckers, they're like, oh, that's racist. I'm saying, yeah, but these dudes are fighting in New York City. My father's a cop from 62 to 82, the worst part of New York City. A redheaded Jewish cop with blue eyes. You understand? Married to a black Puerto Rican Jew. You know what I mean? Like, think about, and he dealt with racism before it was cool to be mixed or cool to date a black woman. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like these people, they don't know, and these people, like all these weird people with the mask on, and they talk about like the weird witches from the BLM thing, like, hi, you are a racist because you are like no. It's true. Like, listen, you learn a certain way. Like in my neighborhood, you learn a certain way. Like a thing. Like when I'm at the ATM, right? There's certain things I'm gonna break down now. People, when people start like, I'm fuck politics. I believe I fuck race, fuck Nazi skinheads. But when people start talking about Asian hate and white thing, I'm like, well, I never know white power skinhead that hated Asian persons. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck you beat. All I know is every time there's an Asian person get beat up, some black dudes. You know what I mean? Crazy black dudes. And people are like, no, my God. No, yes, it is. Look, some people should tell people, leave the Asians alone. Right? And now people get mad. Oh, how dare you do that? All I know, when I'm on a fucking ATM, I'm looking for Asian people like this. I'm looking for my people, Puerto Ricans.
Right.
And that's why you got to laugh. We're laughing because we're making jokes, and everyone's right now laughing out here, except for some 23-year-old fucking weirdo with a fucking purple hair and a fucking mustache and fucking, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, disgusting. How dare you? It's like watching Portland, the riots, and the black. Oh, man, I'm telling you this. Like the black cop and some fucking stupid white bitch like, you're disgusting. You know the black.
Is that the one that spit in his face?
Yes, remember that one?
Yeah.
I'm like, why would it, like that cop? If I was that cop, I would beat everyone. You know what I mean? The black guy was like, this fucking white bitch, this fucking weirdo, you know what I mean? Like, calling me a racist?
Yeah.
How the fuck is this world happening?
Clown world, man. I don't get it either.
Right, you don't get it, but people are like, how dare you? I don't, listen, they can't cancel me. You know what I mean? I tell them all the time, like, I'm like Gigi Allen. I can only cancel myself. No one can cancel me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's really the only way I think anyone can be canceled is if
I
you let
understand that, but I see the celebrities what they do to them, and I feel bad. They say one thing, and then someone's like, "Oh, if you're looking through people's Twitter accounts from 8 and 10 years ago." Everyone says something funny when they're drinking. Everyone does something fucked up. I can look through anyone's fucking phone things and be like, yo, you said this, or you meant this, or you made a joke with your mother. It's 1987. You know what I mean? Stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worry about your own fucking life. You know what I mean? That's a problem. Yeah. Everyone on the internet can say something or anything. My life, I learned to talk. I talked to Necro. Shout out to my brother Necro, Ill Bill. Necro. And that's my boy, even though sometimes it's crazy, but he stands by his word. And Necro always talks to me. He goes, I'm like, why did people talk shit on comments? He goes, because that's all they could do. He goes, how many guys have you beat up? And I'll be like, oh shit, yeah. Goes, what are you gonna do? How many guys you fuck their girlfriends and do this? And I'm like, oh man, and I used to get mad when I was younger. It's like when you're young, you get jealous when you have a new girlfriend. Then when you get older, you understand, like, I used to bang these the hottest girls and always had a porn star, a stripper. I always had the, listen, everyone knows about me and how I roll, how I walk in like a Hollywood style, but I'm a real person. But I used to get mad sometimes. A girl would be jealous, like, oh, you should go out that fucking like in my mind, like, oh, she used to fucking bang, like I bang like one of these girls. I was banging the Asian guy from fucking Asian nigga from fucking Smashing Pumpkins. I was like, you should bang that motherfucker. I'd be like I'd be in the fucking. And I love Smashing Pumpkins. I'd be like crying. That's what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm talking about? I'd be in the record store and see his picture. I'd be like, that guy. And I was like, oh. Then I think to myself, how many guys go into a fucking record store and see me like, and I bang their girls. You know, they be fucking starhead, bro. That shit.
We might be Eskimo brothers down the road, man. I was living it up in Hollywood for a while, man. Yeah. It was fucking great, you know. Shout out to Matthew Perry, rest in peace. He's my Eskimo brother. You know, yeah, it was sad. So okay, you know, talking about like interpersonal relationships and dealing with people. We just recently had Rick to Life on this podcast. I
just saw that. I saw parts.
Okay,
of it.
so
I would listen. I want to listen before anything. You know, I did a song dissing Rick. You know what I mean, like bad, and at the time I did it because what he was doing, and I want to say something right now. Rick had a mental breakdown, and something happened to Rick that caused that, and I felt bad about that. Do you understand? So whatever happened to him caused him to act like that. So, but he said some horrible stuff about people's kids that passed away, and people like, and I don't want to say, but I want to just say this: that like Rick, I had love for Rick, and I probably still do have love for Rick, but I can't ever chill with Rick anymore. But he was right when he said I would hug him, like that. If I could, I would. You understand? Mm-hmm. But who I am, who I'm with, I can't. That's it is what it is. There's some people like, oh my God, people don't understand that, but you understand that, and people understand that. That's it. Yeah, that's how I have to say. Like I wish it was a different time, and I wish. He never said that, but it did happen, and that's how the world is, and that's how my lifestyle is, and who I'm with, and I can't do that. But he was right. I would hug him. I do have love for him.
That's good. Right. That's really good, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Now I was going to ask if there was any hope for like reconciliation, but yeah, you kind of broke it down. Well, okay, so let's talk a little bit about Ice Pick, because I'm a huge fan of Hatebreed, as anyone knows from the intro that I.
That's your first of all. Let's talk about Jamie Joster was my manager. Don Capria, who my brother Don Capria, DMS, author, director. I just did a movie with him. He's doing a new horror movie. So Don Capria went to jail while he was managing me, while I got signed by Travis Barker. Doing that whole thing, so Jamie took over the whole contracts and got me to deal with Travis Barker, finished it, then got me to deal with fucking Suburban Noise. Then it
Cottonmouth Kings.
Yeah, shout out to Cottonmouth Kings. Shout out to Chucky Chuck, my brother. So T-Gaff. So basically, and Kevin Zinga, fucking owner of Suburban Noise, Ivory. So basically, poor Jamie. At that time, we did Ice Pick. Shout to Zeus. Shout out to Ice Pick. Shout out to fucking Johnson. When we did it, I was at my peak of craziness ever. Because I was getting signed by Travis Barker. I was Hollywood. I was running around. It was so insane how it was going. And I think Justice, when I drove him to the point that he became sober and left. He was like, and basically, yeah. So basically. I lived in Connecticut for a little while, and I worked at the office. Me, Jay Reason. It was a great experience. That's how I met fucking Kirk from fucking Crowbar, my brother Kirk. I love you, Kirk. But now I look at Joshua and how hard he fucking worked, and then now Joshua gave me a whole bunch of Ice Pick CDs, and we just put it on Spotify. It's out now, guys, on digital. You can get Ice Picks on digital, and we're putting out the remastered, and we're putting out the vinyl soon.
This is the old Ice Pick album.
Old Ice Pick album, yeah.
Okay, cool.
listen. People want Ice Pick. I love Ice Pick, and I just did the Milwaukee Metal Fest. Josh bought Milwaukee Metal Fest. I just did Milwaukee Metal Fest. I DJ'd the whole event. I went out there, and it was just good. Like he was like, all right, we're gonna have you DJ. And I was like, oh, I gotta be at my best behavior. It's like we said for years. He's like, I'm gonna do this. We went out to eat for steaks. We $1,000 of steaks and drinking. We had the best time ever. We did it. Everything came out. I seen everyone. Shout out to Machine Head. Shout out to Napalm Death. Shout out to Crowbar. Obituary. I seen everybody. They're like, yo, Ezek, yo. Blah, blah. It was in that world. You know what I mean they respect me, the hardcore fucking punk and the metal. So I was like, yo, he's like, this is great. Next year we're doing a hardcore stage, and we got Scarhead's gonna perform. So
shit.
Yeah. So I'm doing that. So that I had a band called Death Star Inferno that was fucking hard. We did 3 songs. It was 3 songs in like 3 fucking years, and we are falling out. But that was hard as fuck, like Soulfly Machine. And now I got a band with Hoya, which no one even knows about. So like we're just called Smoke AD, which is metal as fuck. It's like Hatebreed mixed with Madball, mixed with fucking Entombed. It's fucking hard. Yeah, like hard. I'm talking about as Zeus is produced. We did 1 song, guys. I can't talk anymore about that because Hoya got me signing papers. What's it called? Signing clause. But Hoya writes all the music, and I haven't even heard the song finish. That's how cool thing is. Like,
that's how lock and key it is.
Guys, I can't really talk about it, but I'm telling you right now, Smoke AD is fucking hard.
Okay.
That's all.
Looking forward to it. That's fucking awesome, man.
Gator, shout out Gator. Oh, also, I'll tell you who's Demi. Demi played drums, and Sean Martin on guitars.
Nice. Fucking awesome.
Shout out to Sean F. Martin.
Nice.
Produced it.
Oh, cool. Now, okay, so let's talk about Fire a little bit.
For Fire is the name of the song from the video that we just put out. So yeah, that's So it's all right. So
I thought it was another side project. Forgive me.
No. It's that whole thing. It's an album called Danny Gal vs. Piss Mob. This is the CD. How are we gonna do this?
Oh, okay.
Danny Gal vs. Piss Mob is on E-Trade Records. This is the CD. You can pre-order the CD right now. When's the CD? When can I get the CD? We're dropping the album December 1st on E-Trade Records. I'm doing the album fest. So this is Piss Mob. Piss Mob is I signed to E-Trade Records. I did 2 songs out, right? Singles and videos out. Jesus Was a Jew was the first one, and Drago. And right now, go to Danny Diablo, merch.com. You get the fucking the CD, pre-order CD. And you got key bundles of my New York Hardcore Streetwear keychain, like that. That's it. You gotta get a whole bunch of new merch. Also, you can buy tickets for Diablo Fest. And Piss Mob will be playing Diablo Fest. Okay. And the Fire video is by Shot by Goons, Randall LaFleur, Chris Grau, and Mac are 3 guys in Piss Mob, and they're fucking amazing. 2 guys rap, and the other guy does all the music. You know what I mean? So they're from Jersey City.
The video you just shot recently?
We have 1 more video we're dropping December 1st too. So we got 3 videos out right now. Just go to Danny Diablo YouTube page and just go and check all the Piss Mob. Danny Diablo vs. Piss Mob is the name of the record. And Mick Lambrew from Australia did the artwork, which is fucking amazing. So it's nice. Fucking it's like Ghostman Suicide Boys, but mixed with hardcore punk. But it's grimy hard. And on the album, I got West Nile. Shout out to West Nile, my brother West Nile, Unity. West Nile is one of the dopest rappers in the hardcore scene, punk scene. Then I got Scam Dust on it. I got Big Lido, Diggy, Bliss for Juice, and Panic, rest in peace. I got on there too. So this shit is amazing. It's if you like Ghostman, if you like Suicide Boys, or this is just stuff that you should go. But that's my new record album. Drops December 1st. I mean, it'll be out December 1st. Pre-order. We got bundles, some merch with graffiti t-shirts and keychains for the 2 bundles.
Oh yeah. What was the experience filming the video? How was it? Was pretty good, pretty seamless?
The kid that does, Donnie, shut the door. My man's gonna drive him crazy. The key when we did this video, the video is fucking amazing. That kid, New Jersey Goons, is a young kid, fucking amazing visuals. But when we did it at Dickie's house. Dickie Ilrock did all the mixing, and Stress the White Boy DMS did all the fucking mastering. So, but we did it. We did all 3 videos. It was always at either Crown Thorns. We did this is hardcore. We did one at a Crown Thorns with other kids with Trapped on the Ice. We did one part there, and we did other ones in the studios or Stress's house shooting guns. But Stress the White Boy has a beautiful compound, and he's like a Trump guy with 4,000 kind of artilleries, and fucking no one's coming to that place, bro. But whenever I go there, I'm not a gun guy, but when I go there, I don't like guns because of the last shit that happened in my life growing up. But when I go there to shoot guns, these motherfuckers like laugh because I like a little kid. We start shooting everything. It's like, but it's like, it's so funny too when people in the comments will be like, "Oh, dude, is that your mother's house?" So no, we own these houses. We own the kids. The trolls are fucking. And then I remember these are guys in the mother's basement yelling, "Ma, where's the meatloaf?" You know, like those are guys. They're like tough guy. You know, I get emails from guys like Harley Flanagan will kick your ass. I'm like, all right, what do you want me to say to you? Like, they're going to say someone said, fight me. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm like, I hope this isn't Harley Flanagan trying to be like a little kid. But then you never know. It kills me. Like sometimes I'll get some horrible shit to talk about my mother or like, you're a bitch. I'm like, who would wake up in the morning and hate me that much? But I don't bother nobody. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane, man. It's totally insane. Like with the way we're talking, like we know each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're talking about like, oh shit, I'm learning more stuff about you. Went to you lived in LA for down south. I didn't know anything about you.
Yeah.
A person who doesn't know anything about me would like really like, oh, they hate DMS. Fuck you guys. Racist kid. I'm like, racist kid? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
I don't get it anymore, man.
Yeah, I don't, the crazy fucking world we're living in, bunch of keyboard jockeys. I don't fucking get it.
No, it's sad.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about, because this is kind of like an arts and culture podcast. Sometimes, I come from the Hollywood scene. I always want to know what my guests are like watching or what has been like most influential to you as far as, films, books, music.
That's someone asked me that the other day. It's like first of all, I've been acting a lot, and I won my best friend is Peter Green, the actor, and he's Zed, Pulp Fiction, The Mask, Dorian, but everything. He's been the best bad guy in the world, but he's a real great person. I love him, and he taught me some stuff. But he's like, you gotta do acting. I was like, all right. So we did my boy Tom Vorzik from Canada, from Real Wolf. He was like, I want to do a movie, and the movie's just gonna be a short film, but it's gonna be you and Peter Green. I was like, what? I'm like, you're gonna be a main, and we did it. We won fucking 6 awards, but it's during COVID, so no red carpet, nothing. But they did it in New York, and we did it in Brooklyn. The viewing of it, and everyone came out, and it felt so good. And me and Peter won the best new duo for the Los Angeles X Awards X thing. So we won. I got a whole big thing in the house. Like they sent me a thing, like $500 fucking thing, and I look at that thing every day. I'm like, motherfuckers go to acting school every day, and like never had a leading role. Always actor. I do
Guilty.
one fuck. I do. You know what I'm saying? I do one film. I won a thing. I'm like, yeah, the people must hate me. I'm like, yeah, no wonder. So, but the thing is, like, shout out to Loki, who did the Mayans. My brother Loki, DMS the Mayans. I shout out to Slane, who's doing a whole bunch of stuff. Slain does great movies, and we're all doing it. We're doing acting. I went out to L.A. with Loki, and I'm the one to put Slane on into like doing music with La Coca Nostra like that. So I helped so many people out in their life, and I got so many good friends, and it feels good to see that they're doing great. And I'm doing this thing. I got something. I just did a movie. Me and Loki's supposed to do another movie in Florida soon about we're hitmen for the Illuminati, like biker hitmen for Illuminati. It's so crazy shit. But I'm like, yeah, let's do it. That's cool. So then I got another movie coming out, and from a very important director who hit me up after he just saw. I sent him the short of like 8 months ago. Right, to me, Peter, he hit me back like 2 weeks ago. Hey, I'm doing a movie with a famous actor. Because he's a famous director for the hardcore scene. He's like, and you are gonna be the person for this role.
Was it Elgin James?
No, no.
Okay, you were talking about Mayan, so I was like,
no. So it's someone else.
Okay,
I can't say anything, but it's someone real famous, and I'm gonna be part of it, and I'm so happy with the famous person, part of his crew. I'm like, that's all I need, and I'm like, my heart was like, and once I do that, I could be like. Peter Green was like, yo, listen, you could be anything, a lawyer, whatever, the way you are, just talking, the way people love engaging with you. He said, you could be like, you're like Vin Diesel or Telly Savalas, like that style.
Yeah.
You're like Danny, but more like, the good looking guy, hang on, talk, but tough guy, but also people can, they understand, and when they understand you, everything, how you go. And I'm like, that's something I want to do. It's almost like doing music when you do a new record. So when you do a new movie, it's something else. You're pushing to my limit, and I that's what I want to do. I'm working with better actors and actresses now. You mean like actors now, and they push you. You know, it's like when you work with a real producer. You mean like I worked with the best producers, Tim Marshall, Dante Ross. You mean like Zeus? They pushed me to another level. You mean? That's what a great producer does. TJ Muggs, shout out to Muggs, my brother. They push you. You mean? And I'm blessed that my elbows hit with all different genres of music, but I'm respecting all. Does that mean people that can rap and do hardcore punk metal? You mean? You ever see like a rapper do fucking like some punk shit? It just sucks. They can't yell.
I wasn't going to say sucks, but Body Count, Ice-T.
But I like.
So do I.
No. I'm saying like me and Ice-T. That's my boy
on the Ice Pick track
right now. Yeah. He always wears my New York Conquer streetwear. I just did a song, but I'm saying, but Ice-T's the music's real. All that's just hard. There's not that many people like Beastie Boys, Ice-T, me. But when people do, when a rapper does, like a lot of people like would do it. Like when I did Scarhead and we did Kings of Crime, it was more punk. You mean like I wasn't rapping? I was like, but more street. Like, but I hate when people do rap over like a hardcore shit. It sounds fucking doesn't sound right. It sounds like they put them together, and I hated that. You know, to me, people love Rage Against the Machine, right? Yeah. I loved Urban Dance Squad, which Rage Against the Machine bit off. You mean like they saw? If you watch Urban Dance Squad, the first album, and you listen to Rage Against the Machine, you'll be like, oh my god, it's like listening to Exhorder after you listen to Pantera. The Pantera bit off Exhorder. You mean?
Didn't they bite off from Downset too?
No, it's Exhorder.
Okay. No, I mean Rage Against the Machine.
You think so?
Everybody always claims that.
Also, the other guy, the other two, the other person, it's like Kid Rock bit off the band found Tommy Boy Records. They were called 100 Proof was in there too. Pimpadelic.
Okay.
Pimpadelic. It's like Pimpadelic, Urban Dance Squad were first. You mean like and they don't get the credit. Exhorder. Those are like, and then these guys. My manager cried when I said listen to Exhorder. Like even Dimebag's Tone was the guitar players from Exhorder, like that style. They're from New Orleans. Awesome. You mean? So
yeah. Now you do a podcast too, no?
The Albums That podcast. I do that. I have I got the channel. I work with Jay Reason, who helped me and Jay Reason are partners. We also do the Ruckus podcast with my manager. So it's like I love doing the podcast stuff, But I like this is cool because like we got this, but some people don't have what I have here. They have the phone, they can't hear it, it gets fucked up. And that's the
Right.
worst. That's like a waste of time. You know, I love sitting with the person like how Joe Rogan does that. That's how
Oh, yeah.
doing the podcast.
Yeah, no, I love the in-person experience so much more, and I was kind of starting to do that in LA and kind of had to back out of LA, and
Yeah.
it's just way more organic but
It is. You see people's faces, and you're right there. So you like you're close up to it. You remember more and stuff like that. Right now, I'm like,
Yeah.
again, right now, I'm saying I want to say shout out to Ice-T. That's my the big brother. I just did a song that no one knows. Me, my shout out to Big Kaz, who owns Mo Thugs Records. Big Kaz is a ex-Crip, gangster rapper, and me, he just hit me up with a song. It was me, Ice-T, and Big Kaz. No one knows. I didn't tell no one about this, but we did this song. It's fucking hard. I'm talking straight hip hop. I had to go. They were gangster as hell. I had to do East Coast fucking like representing hard. But I'm saying like there's no one does like Ice-T. He raps and his punk shit and metal shit is real. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, like there's not that many people that can do it. There's a few other people that do, but like Ice-T is like his shit is straight gangster. Like even now, he put a song out 2 days ago. A video was so fucking hard, and so I was like, yo, and that's why I'm like, people say age wise, I'm like, yo, this dude's like 60 something, he's still killing it, right?
Yeah, and it's always funny how he plays, like he played the cop in SVU. You know, that song's about cop killer and stuff like that. I always found that to be like a crazy juxtaposition, you know?
Yo, he's been doing it like 20 years. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Yeah.
And a job's a job. You know what I mean? Like, and he's an entertainer, and he's if you see his thing on Drink Champs with Noriega and DJ FN, it's the best. When he talks on that podcast, is the best podcast in the world. Just like when I watched Large Professor on Drink Champs. Shout out to Large Professor of Main Source. And it was so amazing to watch him talk about the behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And that's what allures me more than anything else. Is like because I'm a guy from behind the scenes. I put so many people on in graffiti, and there's so many stuff going on in the streets too. I know people hear rumors. I squash beats with people like between two different organizations. I make peace. I'm a street guy, man. But also I'm all about now. When I turned 50, the last year I moved out to Milwaukee, and I said the next 20 years of my life I'm going to enjoy. And there's no more for beef. If I can stop a beef and I can be cool, if it's over money, something, money comes and goes. Friendship lasts forever. That's what I'm saying. So I want to stop everything like that. So it's all about, to me, it's like, I want to enjoy life. Like I was married. Then I'm going to tell you right now, my life, I was married. My son was my everything. Still is everything. My heart and my eyes and my soul. And, I got married for the wrong reasons. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say anything bad. And then when we broke up, it was cool. Then I met my other girl. And then the only thing used against me, how it's part of life. It sucks that there's so many men out there that want anything to do with children, but then there's fathers that want to be with children, and why their mothers take it out on them, which I think that's the only way their mind works. So I can't really get mad because I was a lousy husband. You know what I mean? So the only way to get you is you can beat me up. No, the only way is to take my son from me, and that's what happened. And maybe in her mind, she really thought it, but it was horrible. I understand that my son is going to be 15 years old, December 10th. When he sees stuff like this, like, I love you, Dillinger. You know what I mean? And I just tell him that I'm doing movies, and how crazy I'm being. I'm doing movies, and I'm doing fucking books, and I'm fucking, I'm everywhere, and I'm not. There's dudes out there who are fucking junkies and killers, and they talk to their kids every day. They kill the family, and all of a sudden the daughter will be visiting them on death row. Hey, baby, how you doing? I killed your mother, but you're my daughter still. We still see each other, right? I can't talk to my son. This is crazy. And then I looked at Nas, and Nas at one point was like paying $180,000 a month for child support. Listen.
Oh,
To Khalees. Khalees married the biggest brain surgeon, number one brain surgeon in the world, which makes way more money than Nas. And she was, so Nas didn't see his daughter for a year. So I'm like, if Nas gives $180,000 a year to a lawyer and they somehow can't talk to his daughter, how the fuck do you think I would look at me? I walked into that the thing I never even went to a court meeting because I was in LA and New York and LA. So when I couldn't go to the meeting and pay a lawyer $60,000, no contest, 3 years of restraining order. I'm like, what? So every time it happened, she go get for a restraining order. I didn't even know, but she's like, I'm scared you're gonna do something. Like, I never do. Everyone knows I never put a hand on a woman, never threatened a woman in my life. But then again, that's called karma for me. What I did in life.
Yeah.
I was a piece of. Listen, I'm telling you right now. I cheated. I was fucking. I didn't give a fuck. I'm Lord Ezek. I was signing Travis Barker, pop bottles, porn stars. Like, yo, I did everything. I lived the life of a fuck, but it cost me not seeing my kid for like the last 6 years. So they're doing a documentary on me. Tom Real was doing a documentary right now on Coochie Rap, and they're getting to do on my. On me. Shout out to Real Wolf, Tom, and all the Real Wolf crew. And when he does it, it's going to be a 3-part series with Don Caprio also together. And hopefully by next year, I'll have my son in my life. I mean, so that's why I came out to Milwaukee. So I went out. I met a beautiful woman, Alexandra Rose, and it was like boom. We hit each other like this. We were crazy, Sid and Nancy, but like Ice-T, Coco, Sid and Nancy, we were everywhere. Hustler magazine, and last year I came home for tour and she bounced, and I was like, after 7.5 years, and I was like, of course, was I like it was fucked up? Yeah, it's fucked up. You know? But what am I supposed to do? I'm still being Ezek Scarhead.
Yeah,
I'm still being Dan Diablo. From 23 to she's 30 now. 70, you know what I mean? Like she's like, yo, what's up? I need stability. I understand. You know what I mean? And all these strippers, doms, whatever, they last until certain like, oh my God, what's going on? So that's how women are. You know what I mean? And they can't get I can be mad and hurt. I've never been so hurt before. I'm telling the world this. I was never so heartbroken, but I did some shit in that relationship because being in the industry she was and all that stuff around, like fucking her friends and fucking doing shit. You know, like this, like, but all good. But the other stuff that goes on, and plus we're partying, doing blow and fucking, doing gang shit. Shit. I'll tell you, all that shit adds up and breaking points for both of us. So drinking, whatever, and. She broke. She left. I was like, stop doing drugs, stop doing all that. And I was like, I gotta clean myself up. I was like crying by myself with like $4,000 in my pocket. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna call my boy. Got like $2,000 with coke. Fucking partied. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I realized she's never coming back. Like she already moved on. When a woman moves, they already are fucking someone else. And I can't blame her because I should have married her. I should have not let my tongue slip and say what I felt it was right. But you don't say that to someone that hurt someone, especially someone who's been abused and been abused and raped in the past by fucking people and was like and PTSD. I should have been nice to certain areas. I mean, even if she was wrong, I should have been known better. I mean, so like a fragile person, like that's with a good heart, because I could blame her for stuff, but she was a good person. She had a great heart. She was a beautiful person inside and outside, and I wish her happiness. I mean, it kills me because I know I was wrong, and even when she said to me, and I said to her, like, I wish I could take some of the stuff back when talking, and I wish I would have been nicer. That's why I just realized I would never be with her, and that hurt the most. So I moved out to Milwaukee. Now I live in a house with two other of the Force 5 artists, King Relic, Prolific, and I've been doing music. We have 2 studios. I'm on tour all the time. I have never been so much fucking focused. I got so many albums coming out. E-Train with Tony Slippers, West Nile, the DRP, They Live, Supreme Force Syndicate, the Real Wolf Records. I got fucking so much stuff. With They Live, I'm doing another 3 guys from Milwaukee. They're fucking amazing. We're doing Port of Milwaukee on E-Train Records with me. It's I got so much stuff coming out. Going on with Supreme Force Syndicate is even crazier. I got me, Insane Poetry, one of the best rappers from the West Coast, like horrorcore. Insane Poetry, Chucky Chuck from fucking Suburban Noise. I got DJ Clay from ICP. I got fucking Bliss from Juice from Rochester, one of the dopest MCs. I got fucking Big Lido. I got fucking Tony Slippers. Who else is in the band? I don't know. Oh, and King Relic. So, I'm putting the best music out now. I'm 51 years old. I've been fucking killing it. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm saying about the love thing. So basically, I only banged one fucking girl since fucking New Year's Eve. And me, I used to bang my girl 4 times a day. And fucking every week get fucking strippers. No, because part of me want to fucking kill women. Like I hate them. You know what I mean? But I love women. You really?
I've been there.
And I'd rather just like write music and thing. That's what I'm doing right now. The Crown Thorns. We're recording new Crown Thorns with demoing Crown Thorns. I haven't demoed anything years. So you're first here. We're signed to Triple B Records, guys. So that's what we're doing. So right now we did one song already. We demoed the second one when I go in November 18th. I'm playing at Dingbats with Crown Thorns. So everyone November 18th. Yeah. So we got Crown Thorns. I'm working on that. So it's like everything's going good in my life. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
I just told. I've been talking to a lady friend, and I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. And she's like, why? I'm like, because every time it's love, it starts with love and it ends with hate. You know what I mean? And my heart can't take that shit anymore. But who knows? This person's a sweet person. So I'm trying to make my next relationship. I'm going to treat that person with the utmost respect and treat them how I want to be treated. And I got to look at it like men and women are different. So I got to understand. I think I learned a lot of things when these women yell at me and destroy my life all these years that they like and don't like. So, but that you understand, like life is crazy.
Been there, as of recently, actually, and it about fucking killed me. You know, like
and you know what? That's what it is. Women will walk right by and they'll be good. Men will cry and kill themselves over a woman.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's important to like you were saying earlier, when she's done, she's done. And you gotta like as hard as it is, and as much
she's
as
not looking back.
You gotta keep it pushing, and
my boys like stop being a bitch. I'm like, yo, son, listen. Then it goes like when you work. When I used to work construction with these old guys, I'm like, yo, it's funny. They tell me stories. I'm like, yo, this divorce. So he goes, cheaper to keep them. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then you understand your kids. You understand everything. Sad where we live. Poor guy. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy living. I don't do some construction. Oh, I'm breaking you down, woman. I know guys in construction who bought a house for the fucking wife, and now they break you up with them. They live downstairs with the kids in the house, and the guy's fucking their ex-wife in the house upstairs in the bed. Guy me the Mercedes he paid for, and how many guys don't even live in the house? The guys live in the hotel on the hot plates, and they're paying for the car note. They're paying for everything. Some young guys fucking a girl. I'm trying to tell you, the world's.
I dig a hole in the desert, man. I do some OJ shit. Fuck that.
But I'm saying, but and some girls like, you get what you get. No, you're fucking with some. That's why guys go crazy. You know what I mean? It's so. There are some evil women out there who will set you up and do stuff. But then again, that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. When you find a woman that you think you love and it's the best thing in the world, do whatever you have to do. And she's a good person to keep their person with you, because it's all about highs and lows, about compromise. It's about that person riding and dying for you. It doesn't matter what. I used to think about, a girl has to be beautiful. It can't be. It doesn't matter. It's what's inside. It's like, and that's it. You know what I mean? About love.
Yeah. Well, and at the same time too, it's interesting that we're talking about this, and you're talking about how you are, you're older, but you're more focused than ever. And I
Yeah.
think that's the one thing that a lot of guys fail to understand is that you have to stay focused on your purpose and what makes you happy. And,
Yeah.
all that other shit will fall into line. But, if you reach a point in your life where, you may be having some relationship troubles, just stay focused on your purpose. I don't know if you've ever watched Kevin Samuels, but like, he just say, hey, just keep doing what you love and keep doing what you do, and that'll kind of take your mind off things.
You know what the sad part of the world is? Everything's about money. Like you have to make money. Like it's like other countries have free healthcare and stuff like that. Over here, like I got no free healthcare. I got a toothache. I'm out $500 a dentist that day. You know what I mean? Like I got no. I've been going to so many stabbings, everything. I don't pay for shit. I walk right out. That's why, like, it's like, no one forgets about that. You know what I mean? So I got people trying to get money all the time. It's like the world we live in the United States is fucked up when it comes to healthcare and stuff like that. Like Canada's cool and Germany's cool like that. One day it should all work out, but that's to the politicians. I don't have to do that. My focus right now in life is make great music. Be happy, you know what I mean, and be healthy, and focus on like my business. I got all the stuff, but I'm really focusing everything right now for December 1st. I'm doing Diablo Fest in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh,
so
shit.
it's a Friday, Las Vegas, I get Diablo Fest. So Mad Boss. So basically, it's only a few weeks. So December 1st, I'm playing Las Vegas at the Dive Bar. And we got a name up. The headline is Mad Boss headline. So that's the first thing. Scarhead and Mad Boss playing together. And we don't do that in the United States. Right? So Mad Boss, Scarhead, Big Left from the Coca Nostra, the Shark from Mars Park, the DRP, Rick Dog. What else? Tonewood from Florida, Count Time from LA. Any last words from Vegas? 100 Proof for the White Rapper Show. They Live. Tony Slippers, E-Train Records all day, baby.
Nice.
Fucking
This is December 1st.
Dust, December 1st. Scam Dust.
That's around my birthday. I might have to try to make it out for that.
When's your birthday?
December 5th.
My son's is December 10th. I'm December 20th.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Shit.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yeah.
Well, we got people. Jason, the Sin God. Piss Mob, my band, record release party. Come out. We're doing all day. Then we have an after party. Who else? Lockdown.
Wait, Lockdown, New York?
No, this is all December 1st at Las Vegas.
But is this Lockdown from New York?
No, Lockdown from Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Lockdown. Who else? Guilty by Association from out there from Vegas. Lean 13 from Vegas too. So we got punk rock, hip hop. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
We have vendors there, Mad Max Meds, and who else? Only Fire, so weed people. Too Many Blunts, Gutter Christ. Everyone's coming down there. It's going to be a great event. And then we're doing, so everyone, please, if you want tickets for that, right now they're selling out. Go to DannyDiabloMerch.com and get the tickets. It's only $30. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely
I want to go
to
see, who did I see last night? Tech Nine. That shit cost like $70. $30 for Tech Nine. Shout out to Tech Nine, my brother. But and Hollywood and Dead and King ISO. They killed it yesterday. But I'm saying $30 in Vegas on a Friday. Take your fucking girlfriend out. Go with the boys. Fucking hang out Friday. Be Saturday. You'll be all banged out Sunday. You right? That's it. Diablo Fest.
Fucking awesome, man. Now I know you've plugged a bunch of stuff on here already, but is there any individuals or anything else you want to shout out before we hit it?
Yeah. So Piss Mob, these guys, go pre-order the CD right now. DannyDiabloMerch.com. Tony Slippers, he has a whole bunch of stuff going on. E-Train, West Nile, E-Train. They Live. They got a CD out right now, right? You can get it at ForceFireRecords.com. Buy the They Live CD. The DRP is me and DRP are doing an album together, right? So that's the Donnie is my manager. Also, he sings for Angry Corpse, and he sang for a band called Soar, and Primer 55 he used to sing for. So he's white trash Milwaukee. You know, that's he loves the Packers. So I'm a Jets fan. Poor me. But so I'm trying to say that doing that, doing new Scarhead stuff, Crown Thorns. What else? I got what? Smoke AD. Oh, West Niles on E Train. We have an album coming on E Train next year on my label called Father and Son. Tony Slippers and I are doing an EP called The Savage Brothers. Scam Dust is doing an EP on E Train Records. They Live is doing an EP on E Train Records. It's called Port of Milwaukee. What else?
I love that band name, by the way. That's one of my favorite movies.
What?
They Live.
Oh, they are talented. I wanted to kill all of them this morning, but fucking shout out to Relic, shout out to fucking Prolific, shout out to Jason Logic. I DJ for them. Motherfuckers made me a DJ. I go to shows. They open up for people. People bug out. I DJ. I'm like, yo, I'm the DJ. I don't say nothing. I'm like, yo. So it's cool that I can DJ for a group. So shout out to They Live.
Fucking awesome, man.
What else? Oh, listen. I can't post the things now, but everyone in Miami, South Beach, Miami, December 8th and 9th, I'm doing the Black and Blue Music and Arts Festival. We don't have a flyer yet because I want to do the Diablo Fest first, and that for the whole week I'll build a new flyer. But December 8th and 9th at South Beach, Miami, Kill Your Idol Bar. I will do this December 8th. We're doing the art show, and all graffiti writers from New York City and from Florida. The next day, I'm doing the music, and I got Billy Ballantyne performing. All these people. I got fucking Pissbar performing. I'm DJing. I'm not gonna perform. I'm just gonna sit there, and it's my event. Me and my boy Draft DMS. It's our event, Black and Blue Music Arts Festival. And then the day after, I'm playing with Scam Dust with DJ Paul for 3-6 Mafia. So 3 days doing Art Basel, right?
Fucking awesome. That's fucking great, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for being on the show, and shoot me all those links later, and I'll post them there in the comments. And one thing I wanted to promote before we go, I got a merchandise company called Hell's Heart Merch. We do like movie themed shirts. This is the Scream theme T-shirt. It's Randy from Scream 2, and I press all my own shirts, and all the shirts right now, $20 on sale, and it's a really high quality shirt. It's Bella Canvas blend. It's printed on 50% polyester, 25% cotton, 25% rayon. So if you buy a shirt for $20, you're getting a fucking steal, because these things are really expensive to make. So be sure to check that out. You see the little link down there below. And yeah, we got a bunch of cool guests coming up on the show. We got Josh from Hopesfall coming on the show. We got the people from Most Precious Blood coming on. And, you know, speak of Lockdown, we got Eric and Jeff from Lockdown and Bile coming on the show. So be sure to check that out. And once again, Danny Diablo, thank you so much. This has been awesome, and I really appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, listen, thank you so much. Thanks for letting me be myself. Also, I want to say happy birthday, Freddie. Madball's his birthday today. I love you, Freddie.
Happy birthday, Freddie. Fucking awesome. Yeah, well, cool, man. All right. Thank you so much. Namaste. Jobless. Shalom. Hare Krishna.